Good morning. Good morning. It's great to be back, even if it's just for a short time. I'm Ros Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you a card reading using the Kipper cards. It's not a Lenormand card spread reading today, and it's not going to be daily yet until next week, probably. So I was popping in to let you know I'm okay after the surgery. I've come a long way. It is now it's 2 weeks, so day 15 after the surgery. So I'm still taking it really easy, resting up a lot so that I don't tweak and damage inner stitches. So I'm taking it carefully. So thank you for popping in and watching replay or live. It's wonderful to have you here in whatever form because I just love the technology. Took a lot of time to reset up everything after it had been turned off for a full week and a half, 2 weeks, and getting everything set up. So I'm going to go over to the cards because I'll do that and then I'll need to leave it there for today. So if you'd like to comment in the stream, it'd be lovely. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Let's go over to the cards. So here I have the Kipper cards. Oh, I forgot to bring in my Apple Pencil, so I'll get my usual letter opener. Here we go. We've got the Kipper deck. It is a little bit faded out because of the sunshine coming through the window. It's glary. I'd forgotten how much it makes a difference, but I'm not leaning over to move the curtains, I'll tell you that one. So there we go. We've got Teresa here. Good morning, Teresa. Lovely to have you here coming in on the Be Live. So Kipper card deck, this is the packet it comes in. It's a great little holder for all these cards. It's got the magnetic clip on the side, which I really like. And this is the guidebook, which I will be using. So because as you may remember, I'm not as familiar with the Kipper deck. And here we have the 3 cards that I've got that I'm sharing. Now I'm going to zoom in to those 3 cards so that is all we're going to see basically. Oh, except that's too far, isn't it? I haven't got them in a straight line, have I? So the card that was the first one I placed was the pathway. So that one is the focus for what we're going to read this morning. And then we've got the main male. So there's going to be a big influence from a male in our reading, in our day today. And there's judication. So whatever that means, let's see. I'll grab the card guidebook. And I'm going to just go over here to bring this out a little bit bigger. Whoops. I'll place it there because I'm seeing that gap is just a wee bit big. Yep. So, Pathway card 35 in this Kipper deck. Beautiful artwork, isn't it? So what we have is you arrive at a long rocky forest path. So it winds uphill. I'm just going to, I don't think I can. Look, I'm going to just get up and bring that curtain over, but I do have to stand for this because that really is too glary. Oh, sorry. Apologies for any extra noises. I tend to actually be a bit vocal when I've got things happening with the body. So there's the pathway. We can see that it's winding uphill and the trees seem cool and inviting. So the destination looks like there's a pleasant patch of sun after the climb. Oh, hang on, let me see. Let me read properly. The destination can't quite be seen, but it looks like there's a pleasant patch of sun after the climb. So literally it's all paths, roads, walkways, tracks and trails. So from this it derives a sense of long races like marathons or triathlons. It's a long road, so it also represents distance and a good length of time. Leads to a timing hint of 1 or 2 years. Now this, as I read it for what I do as a day, that's what I take it as being a day. Good morning, Kat. Wait, you're back. Hope you're making a speedy recovery. And that should, I don't know whether it's actually going to wind up because it used to be that our comments in Be Live would wind up when they're longer than the space, they're not going to do that. There you go. That's a change since I've been away from it for a bit. So I do think it is looking at that. There's the light at the end of the tunnel is the second comment in this book. And the pathway may announce the overcoming of distance both temporally and spatially. So if you don't try to force the matter, you'll experience continuous development. So keep onward with the pathway. Now this does depend on what your focus is for your day today. Remember, I'm using this as a day reading. So here we have the main male, and that really does just mean if you're male, it means about you. If you're female, it's about your significant masculine, significant male in your life. So it is a co-protagonist in your novel, in the story. So in keeping with the time, he's a fine gentleman, a so-called man of quality, and we meet him in his study. So note the paintings in the study refer to other cards. So there's different symbolism there with what the cards are showing on the wall, so to speak. So it does mean all of that blending of what we see in this mini story for our day today. So that's what that is meaning. So let's see what the significance of the man in our story today is. We'll go to card 30, which is adjudication. It does give the impression of judges, and there is one there, and two people. So it is neutral and can be a bit of a challenging card. It depends on your focus and what's happening in your life today. So we see the magistrate on his bench. There he is. And the anxious couple before him awaiting his decision. So he'll make a decision on your matter. It could be in your favour, but could also be against you. Depends, doesn't it? So literally the card stands for minor government officials, bureaucrats, clerks, school boards, zoning boards and other types of boards or professional advisors. So you may be needing to consult someone today. His decision could result in a fine or a fee, a permit issued or denied, the need to file, serve or to be served documents, or it could be the finalisation of a small family matter. He'll explain the process, from which comes a sense also of process server, therapist, arbitrator or negotiator. It really is coming into connection with someone to help you along your pathway. That's what I'm seeing it as for today. So go for it and trust your intuition as far as which way you need to follow through with this to continue travelling your journey. Okay? So that's what I'm sensing from these cards today in the way that we've, whoops, went too far then, didn't I? In the way that we've come up with as an intuitive guide. What you sensed, oops, I've got to go back to here, don't I? What you've sensed as you were listening and watching is what is the strongest pull for what is natural, intuitive gut feeling for you. Bring that to the foremost and then trust what your guiding spirits and angels and connections with self are showing you through the day. So thank you from Kat. Oops, that didn't show up. Oops. Thank you from Kat. Now it did. And thank you from Teresa. So it is lovely to be back, but I'm going to go and lay down again just to stretch out the tummy because, just to explain, I did have a 25 centimetre incision. Takes a bit of time to have that repair fully. So thank you for staying with me and helping me along my way with those wonderful prayers and healing vibes. It has been a wonderful journey, so thank you. And also from Sarah. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. And look, I don't know if I'll be up to it for tomorrow or whatever. I'm only taking it each day at a time at the moment. I just really, really wanted to tap in and say g'day today, because it has been so long. And I love the hearts. I love the love. And I share it back out with you. Until whenever it is, namaste.